Welcome, all my mystic friends. Welcome to your Monday, July the 6th, 2020 reading. This is our affirmation reading. Quick, short, and to the point to bring ourselves into the positive, to allow us to manifest what we're trying to work on for our future and our life goals. This is not a horoscope reading, so it's a collective reading in affirmations. If you'd like to see one of my horoscope readings, scroll down past the title of the video at the bottom here, and you'll see my eye icon, my blue eye. When you click on it on the left bottom, it'll take you to my homepage where you can check out the playlist and see your horoscope readings. If you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you. So let's get the reading going. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you so much, Divine, for your wonderful guidance, and we appreciate your energy and presence here. Thank you for this blessed reading. So we'll start off with the Hanged Woman. As you can see, this deck is the Mystic Mondays, and it's very feminine oriented. It's got a lot of female figures in it, and it goes with the Empress energy. Very strong energy here. This is very strong. I'm giving all of them face up for some reason today. I guess it's a day for face up. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups with all these beautiful, wonderful energies here. So for those of you who already know the interpretation of the cards, you already know it's a good deal. So I'll talk about those in just a minute. Normally I keep them face down. For some reason I just flipped them all today, just for fun, make it a little different. We have flexibility. I am flexible and adaptable to change while I pursue my ambitions. So very much in a place of she's very flexible. She's like a Cirque du Soleil person here, the Hanged Woman. She is in her lovely, yoga, they have that wonderful yoga trapeze, right? So that's the energy there. And then we have communication. I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. Now, this doesn't mean just communicating with Divine and making sure that you present the proper energy. You also have to communicate well with the general population around you. When you can communicate, when I don't know what that would have to do with me here, because I communicate really well. If you communicate clearly, then people can assess that they may be able to assist you. I can't tell you how many times I've just been in a normal conversation and I talk about something that I'm doing and someone else is able to help me because something that I'm doing, they either have a friend or they know something about it. So when you're able to communicate, people can ascertain that they may even be playing a part in what you're doing. It's not no accidents happen. You meet people intentionally, right? So abundance is here. We have the beautiful energy of abundance, being in a place of absolute overflow. And we love that energy. So abundance is more than just money. It's an abundance of energy. It's abundance of happiness and joy. It's abundance of love, abundance of being in strength, okay? And delight. So this is a beautiful, anytime you see the orange and yellowy energies, they're very happy. It looks like the center of a sunflower right there in the middle. So these are activation energy. So this is the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. This the more delight you feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And I've said this before, and this is the best thing I can do. There's a laughing meditation. If you Google laughing meditation, it'll show you how to do it. But it's true. Laughter is contagious. When you start cracking up so hard that you're just doubled over, usually the person next to you cannot help but get so tickled that their body reacts in a way that they're also in this ecstatic happy laughter that it's that hard laughter that actually makes your stomach hurt from the muscle contraction of laughing so hard. Can't even breathe sometimes. So this is that moment of letting yourself do all of that to express the joy. It's a joygasm. That's the best way I can put it. So we have, I appreciate all that I do, and I am enough just as I am. I speak up for myself, and I ask for what I want. I claim my power. I love and appreciate myself, or love and approve of myself. I love and appreciate myself for two, but I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want, and I claim my power. Absolutely beautiful energy. This is part of the communication, right? Claiming your... Ooh. Well, this one came out on top, but that one flipped over. So I'm gonna take this one. This one is about parents. I see my parents as children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I know now. Oh, sorry. I now know. Don't ask me. Dyslexia. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I needed to learn. I forgive them and set them free as I set myself free. So this is true. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I needed to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. This is true, so true. I hadn't ever heard this rule of thought or this line of thought, but it's true. The lifetime that you have chosen, it makes more sense to me that as a spirit you would know that you put yourself in certain circumstances, and the odds are very favorable for you to learn specific lessons. So if your soul is doing a karmic circle and you have to go through a process to get it right so you can move to the next level, this would be how it would work. And I don't know if nobody knows until we actually go through the change of the cycle, which means to transition into the next one. But I choose to believe that this is true because there's no other way I could explain some of the things that have happened. So that's the way I like to see it. We chose our childhood. We chose who we came through, and so that we could get the lessons. So freedom is my divine right. Now this is a perfect reading because we just got through the 4th of July weekend, and there's so many other things going on in the world right now regarding freedom and the oppression and things that have been happening. So freedom is my divine right. Now this goes to everyone. I am free to think wonderful thoughts, to move beyond the past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. So, truthfully, this is freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. We got 3 cards today just because that one flipped, and I think it's very appropriate that it did. So, let's talk about our upside down and sideways cards here. So we have the Hanged Woman. This is the Hanged Man in the Standard Tarot, but we've got the Hanged Woman here. Now this is she is intentionally, as you can see, there's no struggling. She's very much exactly as she wants to be in her little upside down pirouette. Okay, so she's in a place of very much being in a place of contemplation. Her beautiful hair is hanging, and she's in this position of retrospection or introspection, however it's going. She's allowing herself to see the bigger picture. Sometimes we have to lift ourselves up and away from a problem and look at it as the observer, let go of our emotions, and just look at something very, very disjointedly. We have to let go of all of our feelings about it and just look at it as someone who is completely disconnected from it. And that is a perfect card for this. And this is saying just let yourself step away from it a little bit and have a bigger view. Now we have the Ace of Cups, was a beautiful energy of a blessing. This is divine energy. This cup is, all aces are blessings from divine, but this one is the actual Holy Grail blessing. So in that cup is contained the elixir of life. It's the DNA of all that is in existence. And it's being given to you. It's like the lady in the lake coming out with the cup. Oh, okay. So receive the cup. This is an absolute blessing of your future. Whatever it is that you intend on doing or going forward into, this is the universe giving you everything you could possibly need, which includes the knowledge of the universe, health and healing, divine intuition, abundance, whatever it is you need, it's there to have. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is, once you get through checking it out and you get everything you need to do it, this is the woman to do it. The Queen of Wands is all about action. She's very, very much about go, go, go. I call her my work mode. She's the get it girl. She will take it and run with it. So this is beautiful energy. This can be fire sign energy as well, because it is the Queen of Wands. So it also means work, because wands mean work. So very strong energy of action. Now we have the Five of Cups, meaning, listen, you may have had some moments where you've spilled 3 of these cups, but you still have 2 viable cups ready for the future. So the sun may be setting on these 3 cups, but the part that hasn't happened yet, you still have 2 renewed cups here to move forward. So it's very strong energy, plus you're being given this cup to go with it. So that equals it out. 3 for 3. So I hope you all enjoyed your reading. Many blessings to you all. Have a lovely day. I'll see you again on Tuesday. Namaste.